The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. The real culprit who shot Bill is Sheila. There are a lot of possibilities on what exactly might be happening to Bill Spencer. There have been a lot of speculations going around. And one of the most popular ones is that Bill has been drugged by Sheila Carter, and that she has hypnotized him to obey her commands. Given Sheila's history, it seems plausible for the mad woman to do something that drastic. But some fans are also concerned that he must have been getting blackmailed. The most reasonable one seems to be that it must have been Liam Spencer who actually shot Bill. And by some way, Sheila found out about that and is blackmailing Bill using that particular information. But what if there is something more? What if in fact it was Sheila who actually shot Bill back then to frame Taylor Hayes? You might be having a little hard time connecting everything, so let me just let you know the connection. Rivalry. It is a known fact that Bill had a lot of rivals back then, which is the same now as well. But when the shooting scenario happened, Taylor and Sheila were #1 enemies. Talking about Bill, even then there were a lot of people who would have loved to take him down. As for Sheila, she was as evil, if not more, even then. And all she cared about was herself. Since Sheila was so determined to take Taylor down, she must have found a way to frame her instead. And that was by shooting Bill. Steffi Forrester and Bill's night in question also remains to be one of the biggest factors. Sheila knew Taylor was furious, so it's possible for the writers to rewrite history. It's not like this is the first time something like this would have happened for the first time in the show. Rewriting and changing history is pretty common in soap operas, especially The Bold and the Beautiful. So it's possible that the writers will make it seem like it was Sheila who shot Bill. She despised Taylor and wanted her to suffer in some way. And since Bill and Taylor had some kind of beef right in the moment, she made sure to shoot Bill and frame Taylor for it all. Confusions. Once again, it is also possible that Liam Spencer shot Bill and Sheila is only using that as blackmail. Nonetheless of who Bill thinks shot him, it is possible that Sheila is doing a pretty good job at manipulating Bill. It's the fact that Bill really looks like he doesn't want to be with Sheila why fans think there is something going on. When he kisses her or is with her, he makes this weird, almost as if he's disgusted kind of face. It would make sense why Bill got her out of prison. She might have threatened to reveal the truth if Bill did not get her out and give her freedom. Of course, it certainly wouldn't make sense why Taylor would just let herself get blackmailed if she wasn't the one who shot Bill. Which brings us to the recent spoilers. Writer's Dilemma. According to the spoilers, it is said that Taylor will have a big confession to make to Brooke. So, it's possible Taylor gets tired and reveals that she was only helping Liam all along, and it wasn't really her who shot Bill. Moving on, the writers can slyly make it seem like all of this was a big fat misunderstanding. It's possible that they make it seem like Sheila shot Bill and made sure to frame Taylor. But at the same time, some kind of miscommunication happened. Which is why Taylor thought she was helping Liam keep a secret. No one has ever talked about this after Taylor and Bill agreed to keep it a secret anyway. Moving on, at the same time, Liam and others thought that Taylor was the real culprit. But it turns out it was Sheila all along. I know this seems to be a pretty big stretch, but we can't forget the fact that anything is possible in a soap series. Of course, there will be some loopholes if the writers do decide to pursue this direction. But honestly, when has some minor inconvenience as such ever stopped the writers into writing something that sort of makes no sense just for the heck of it? At least if Sheila was the one to have actually shot Bill, it would make a compelling storyline and pretty interesting one as well, right? Whatever the case, the truth will eventually come out in the soap series. It's always possible Bill is just deeply depressed and there is no logical explanation for this relationship with Sheila. So let's wait and watch to see what happens further in the show.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.